Hello everybody, welcome to my channel back. Today we are going to analyze my third game I played in Oscar Romero Hoorn Open 2025. And first two games you can also find those the recaps of those games in my channel or here somewhere. I will add card. And when I played this game I had 2 points. I won first two games. And this game I was playing with black pieces against really strong player. He had rating around 1800 and official rating I'm talking about, over the board classic rating. And but still it become this game become like really tough and wild game. A lot of sacrifices, a lot of stuff went just happened. Okay, let's see what actually happened in this game. But before going to the game, please don't forget subscribe to my channel to be aware of upcoming all chess contents. My opponent start with e4. I answered d6, Pirc Defense. As usual, I prefer to play d4, knight f6, and after that knight f3 is most natural move to protect this e4 since I'm attacking there. And after that I played g6 preparing this bishop, and he played h3. h3 is not super necessary but also always necessary move. Super prophylactic move h3, especially if your opponent has a knight on f6 square, or maybe if this knight on sitting on c6, then a3 also is doable. Yeah, these things are nice moves. I mean, still, yeah, nothing goes on over the board yet, so why not to just make this small, similar, simple but also important moves. So this is understandable. And just a second. And then I played c6. c6 is why did I play c6? Because since he didn't play any of these pieces yet, and normally the people, that's one of the most common three variations, it's calling 150 attacks, and they just put this bishop here, or this bishop comes here, and in the future this queen also will come to d2 square to attack on this fianchetto, and also just long castling and pushing these pawns. And that's why just to avoid that possibility, and I played c6, because if I will see he goes to castle on this side, he already does, then I will push b5, and after that a5 or maybe queen a5, and before he creates some attack on my king side, I will be there already. So that's why c6 is a bit important, even though Stockfish says just play bishop, but we don't have rush for bishop. And then he played bishop d3, and after that I pushed b5. Yeah, b5 is why not, because I have a space here, and why not to just play b5 and also create this kinda attack idea over here in the future to attack on this knight or something like that. And just if you will just long castle, then just these pawns will walk through to explode this this side. So that's why I found it that's why I found it really fine, b5. And also I'm gaining some space, of course. And after bishop e3 I said, okay, surely he just goes to play queen d2, and after that he will just castle, and then we will go for that. But that's not what happened. That's why I developed this knight as well, because this knight will come here actually in the future if he will go for this variation. But he played a3 to avoid this one, and then I played knight b6. Knight b6 is not that good move according to Stockfish. Here it says just go for it, but as I said, since I'm not sure yet about my opponent in which side he goes to castle, that's why I don't want to put it here yet, because in this case if he will come here I don't have to take or do something, because but if this bishop is here then I have to react. But since this bishop stays here, I don't have to do anything. If he will come here, he will take. Okay, I will take back. I don't mind. So that's why for now I just want to keep this bishop here. And also this knight I put it here because like in the future if I will push, if this knight will come here, I will just take. Or again, if you will go for that 150 attacks variation, then this knight will jump over here. And that's actually kind of theoretic moves. But Stockfish doesn't like. And knight b6. And after that, yeah, he played knight f3. As soon as I saw knight f3, I thought, okay, probably since I have this pawns here, he changed his mind. He doesn't go for long castle anymore. He just goes for normal short castle. So I can put my bishop here. Finally, castle, castle. We are okay. And after that, he developed his rook on e1. Actually, I wouldn't prefer to put it here because in the future, always this this is Pirc Defense setup, but similar with King's Indian. There are always f5 ideas in the future, and after f5, if he takes like coming here, and actually you need this rook on this f line, and that's also one of the things will happen over the board in the future. We will see them, and then I played my bishop here. Even when I played, I found this move a bit suspicious because yeah, there are a lot of things can happen, and this bishop is not actually maybe best idea. I was also considering to develop it from here, but then for some reason I just thought why not to come here and put it here. And after that he went back with knight. I understand probably he wants to come here or something like that. And then I pushed d5. d5 was, yeah, here it says like a5 was better. Since it comes here, then I can just, yeah, even open this line up and etc. But here I played d5. d5 also was kind of suspicious move, but I thought I was actually afraid of d5 from him because when he pushed, let's say instead of that, when he pushed it, even though Stockfish says it's not actually good, but after taking this, he takes, I take, let's say he takes, I have to take, then this is hanging. Like this, I lose this pawn. But here it says actually it's good for me. I didn't see this much. I thought I also have this one. Actually, if I could have managed to evaluate this position in my imagination, I would have go for it. And probably he saw that it's not gonna be actually good, but I thought d5 will be actually a huge headache since I'm going to lose this pawn. And that's why I was a bit afraid of that. And since he didn't push it, I pushed d5. And after d5, he didn't take, of course, he just played e5 to attack on this knight. Then I came back. And after this knight, he went back with this bishop because he was thinking like if I come here, he takes, I take back. Anyway, this bishop will need to be retreat. So just in advance, you already made it. And also there are these ideas in the future, yeah, on this diagonal. And then I pushed a6. Why did I push a6? Because I just want to push this c5. And when I push this c5, of course, for that also I have to prepare this queen here to, and when he takes, and then this is hanging. That's why I thought like first let's protect this pawn, and then we will go for our idea. Then I pushed f5, even though f5 it says it's not that good idea. Actually, it's already losing. But his best idea was this. This is the winning move. Can you imagine in this position? How can you find it? And then he pushed g4. I just took, and I think here, yeah, I also felt that he gave away his advantage, and here I was feeling a bit more playable with more space, and this king also is not that safe anymore. And then I came here. Actually, it looks like I'm going to open here somehow and attack on this pawn, but actually my main idea is to push c5. But actually Stockfish says I already could have pushed it, and because I have this here. Yeah, I didn't see that. And after that I pushed it. He didn't take, I took. And when he comes here, I just put my knight here. And yeah, Stockfish also considers this one as a mistake because instead of that it says just come here. If he will play it, and then just go for something, and this idea is to come here with more tempo. But I thought just why not to open this line, because if of course he has to take, even Stockfish says, like Stockfish says everything what just opposite whatever I thought in the game, and like it takes even take it with D pawn. Why do I have to take it with D pawn, since I can take it with B pawn and also create this stuff here and also open this line? But actually in the future I will understand why this was better. And then this bishop goes back, and then I played queen c6. Why did I play queen c6? Like I didn't prefer this one because I thought, let's say, if you will comes here, oh sorry, actually not there. How? Yeah, here. Then I have to go here. Then if he takes, no, this is not actually, I calculate, yeah, first this one, then I take, then he takes this, I have to take, then he takes with check. So I didn't want to go for it, and that's why, I mean, I actually was okay to go for it, but I mean, I found queen c6 is more suitable since it's not too far away from here. But actually, yeah, I understood afterwards it wasn't actually that best idea. And here actually, as I said, I was expecting for this, and this would be really bad idea because I'm coming here. If he comes here, I just let's say I take it. If it comes here, I just take it. Oh, no, actually it doesn't work. Okay, if he comes here first, then I take. If he comes here, if he takes this way, then I have this. If he takes it, then I can take this one, because he cannot take, I have this check. If he comes here, oh, here I have to sacrifice it, Jesus. Oh yeah, of course, because I take it back. Okay, this is such a nice position though to play, kinda equal. But yeah, anyway, it didn't happen in the game, and I was looking and trying to calculate those lines, what will happen if he will take it, but he didn't, and he played queen d2. After that I brought my rook also on this line, since this rook will come here and put pressure on this d5. d5 is really bad pawn, by the way, and this e7 is just out of the world, and yeah, that's not good setup for me at all. Then I just went back finally to put my e6 here, because I have to create some space, I have to do something. And then he went back to bring this knight here to attack on this. This is a really great maneuver, I would say. And then I played e6, knight comes there, and I went back with my queen. After that he played c3. c3 was a bit super passive move. Instead of that, just he could have come here and attack on this, like, or attack on this pawn and etc. Then I went back because I want to put my knight here to protect this pawn, because I have to protect this pawn somehow, because I want to go somewhere with this bishop. Otherwise this bishop just close my rook. And then he already goes to treat and create some attack ideas on h line. Then I went there, and after queen g2 I finally played this. But actually here it says play this one. If he takes, and then just you take this, and this is totally fine. So I don't know why did I push it. Even though I saw it, but I didn't believe it's actually a good idea. It was really hard to play, by the way, and until here we only played like how many moves? It's just 28, 29 moves each person, but we already had like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes on the clock. Like we thought for long times, and that's why I didn't want to waste my time anymore, since the position is super complicated still. And but after that, this happened, and he comes here to attack on this pawn. I just played bishop d7 to protect it, and then he played this. Of course, I thought like actually this was great idea, and even though he takes it, like it's actually not good, because then he loses his rook, he cannot take that pawn. And but for some reason I want to keep here a bit open, and that's why I prefer to go back with my bishop. Since he can't take this pawn, now I protect it as well. Then he played something like this. This is actually looks great sacrifice, but it's not that good. I just took it, and he thought, actually, you know what he thought? Like, if I take it, he just comes here. If I take it, then he has... Okay, yeah. First he plays this, and if I go back here, then it's actually checkmate in 3 moves. Something like that. And but the thing is, he didn't see this one. He found this idea. I also didn't see that one. And actually afterwards I still could have held the position, but it was gonna be a bit difficult for him to play. But after I take this knight, then he realized, actually, when he takes it, I take back with check. That's what he missed. And he said, oh my god, why did I give away my knight? He actually takes it with check, and then he goes back to protect this pawn. But actually it was pretty okay. Still he could have taken it, since I don't have another piece to protect this pawn but my queen. And in some point he just forgot his idea or something, or just he didn't believe his own idea anymore, and he played king f1, guys. What's the winning move here? Just I would say, yeah, just stop the video and think a bit. There is only one move here that winning. Only one move. This one. Crazy. I saw this. Okay, he cannot take. But what if he takes it? What if he takes it, and afterwards, instead of coming here, this is totally losing again. I have to take it. Then he plays this. And then I take again. He has to take. Then I take it. Man, it's crazy. Crazy calculation. And it is totally winning for me. But it was really hard to see with that short time. It was really hard to see. I couldn't believe that. I thought so. Okay, I will take this pawn. And after that he takes it. I will take as well. Check. Let's say he just blocked with this bishop or with this rook. I didn't see the future that I have to sacrifice my rook actually here. That's why instead of that I said, okay, I don't think I have some winning idea, but this should be draw. Which I was actually right. Okay, this is blunder because I gave away my winning position, but this is still draw. I just sacrificed it. He took, I came here, and after this it went just this way. This is still draw, and I'm happy to make draw with black pieces since I had really short time. Something happened after calculating that much lines. Super simple. I just should have taken this one. If he takes, just come here. This is too easy to play, too easy. These double bishops will do a lot of stuff, and this is just, even I can win this game. And because it's easy to play for me, and then white pieces. And as I said, since we had like really short time, and maybe he could have blundered in some point, but instead of that I just took this one, guys. And this is really huge mistake, because after this rook I have to go somewhere, and this rook comes back rank, and it's totally winning for white pieces. And and after that I just I wanted to resign already, but I played this, and then just he took it. Then I came here. First he checked, and then I went here. And because anyway, wherever I go, anyway, he was gonna take one of these bishops. So that's why I just gave this bishop away already. And coming here and this. And after that, it was just totally losing. And I resigned. Yes, this was crazy game, wild game over the board. And but I learned a lot. And also actually this game was one of those games in this tournament that brought my self-confidence back about my calculation skill, because in this game I calculated a lot, even though they were not some of them were not correct, but most of them, they were not correct because I didn't have that self-confidence before this game or during this game. But after this game, I really repaired my calculation self-confidence. And yeah, so I feel like I learned a lot from this game, and I also didn't even feel sad after losing, because as I said, I learned a lot from this game. Anyway, that's it, guys. This was my third game. I lost, and I will be back with my upcoming video will be about my fourth and fifth game. I will recap them together because there is a really special reason for it, and you will see what's the reason when you guys watch that video. And yeah, so that's it. If you like the video, please don't also forget click that like video, and also don't forget subscribe to my channel to support me, and also to be aware of upcoming chess videos. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.